Emily and Gabby are chocolatiers and are the owners of a most wonderful chocolate shop. They are crafting chocolates in various solid geometric shapes: a sphere, a cube, a square base pyramid, and a cylinder. Emily is insistent that each of the chocolate solids has the same total surface area. The total surface area of this is that, is that, is that. Gabby has ruled that the square base pyramid must have a slant height of 3.8 centimeters, that the height of the pyramid must be 4.8 centimeters shorter than twice the length of the base of the pyramid. Here's your pyramid. If we look at this, if this is the slant height and this is the height, this is going to be half the base. This is half the length of the base. If this is x, this is going to be half of x, or 0.5x. And this is the height. And we're told that the slant height is 3.8 is equal to 3.8. The height of the pyramid must be 4.8 centimeters shorter than twice the length of the base. So the height is twice the length of the base, 2x minus 4.8. That's the height. The right angle triangle made with half of the base length, the height, and the slant height. We have this relationship. Pythagoras' theorem, if this is your A and this is your B, the hypotenuse is the C. A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. That tells us that 0.5x all squared plus the B squared, which is 2x minus 4.8 squared, is equal to C squared, which is 3.8 squared. 0.5 squared is 0.25. 0.25x squared plus 2x squared, that is 4x squared. 2 times 4.8 times 2, that's 4 times 4.8. 4 times 4.8 is equal to 19.2 minus 19.2x plus 4.8 squared. 4.8 squared is 23.04 plus 23.04 is equal to 3.8 squared. 3.8 squared is 14.44. We have something that's looking a lot more like a quadratic. I'm going to add the 4 and the 0.25. That gives me 4.25x squared minus 19.2x. I have 23.4. I'm going to subtract 14.44 from both sides. 23.04 take away 14.44 is 8.6 plus 8.6 is equal to 0. The A is 4.25, the B is negative 19.2, and the C is 8.6. Into the handy-dandy quadratic equation thing. A is 4.25. 4.25. My B is negative 19.2, and the C is 8.6. Calculate. So we get two possibilities. I get point measuring. This is 0.5. That's not going to do it. Our slant height is 3.8. Like if our slant height is this, 3.8 centimeters, is it possible for our base to be 0.5? No, it's got to be. If your slant height is that, you can't have a base that's tiny. 4.013. The x value is 4.01346. That means the base of the pyramid. The height is 2 times that minus 4.8. 2 times 4.01346. Take away 4.8 is 3.22692. 2 times the 4.01346, take away 4.8, which is 3.22692. To get the total surface area, the total surface area is the perimeter of the base times the slant height divided by 2 plus the area of the base. The perimeter of the base is 4 times 4.01346 divided by 2 times the slant height, 3.8, plus the area of the base, which is 4.01346 squared. 4 times 4.01346 times 3.8 divided by 2 plus 4.01346 squared equals 46.61. 46.610157 centimeters squared. For the cylinder is the next tricky one. We know Emily has ordained that the height of the cylinder-shaped chocolate be 3.9 centimeters. You have a cylinder. The height is 3.9 centimeters, but we don't know the radius. We know the total surface area. Total surface area of a cylinder is perimeter of the base times times the height plus 2 times the area of the base. The perimeter of the base, it's a circle, so it's 2 pi r times the height plus 2 times the area of the base. It's a circle, so 2 times pi r squared is equal to our total surface area. We know the total surface area is 46.610157 is equal to, I'm going to put the 2 pi r squared first, 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. The h is 3.9. I'm going to subtract the 46.610157 from both sides, minus 46.610157. That gives us 2 pi r squared plus 2 times pi times 3.9 times r, and I'm going to just multiply that together, minus 46.610157 is equal to 0. This is our quadratic. 2 times pi equals 6.283185 r squared plus 2 times pi times 3.9 is equal to 24.50442 times the r minus the 46.610157 is equal to 0. This is my A term. This is my B term. That's my C term. I'm going to plug that into my quadratic calculator. The A term is 6.283185. The B term is 24.50442. The C term is negative 46.61015. Then we press calculate. That gives us a negative radius, which we can't use, and a radius that's 1.3997. 1.3997. So that's the radius. The volume is the area of the base times the height, which is pi times r squared times the height, which is 3.9. So that's pi times 1.39974 squared times 3.9. Pi times 1.39974 squared times 3.9 equals 24.0054. The volume is 24.0054 centimeters cubed. The cylinder. After that, it gets a little bit easier. Cube. The thing about a cube is if you know the total surface area of the cube, you could figure out the area of one of the faces. The total surface area of the cube is 46.610157 centimeters squared. To figure out the area of one face, it's divided by 6. Area of the base is the 46.610157 divided by 6. 46.61015 divided by 6 is 7.76. We know the base, one of the squares that makes up this cube, is the side by the side, which I'm going to call x by x. X times x is 7.768359 centimeters squared. X is going to be the square root of that. The square root is 2.787 centimeters. The volume of the cube is the area of the base times the height, which is x times x, and the height is x. It's x to the power of 3, or x cubed. We take this number and we raise it to the third power, to the power of 3, gives us 21.65. 21.6518 centimeters. That's the volume of the cube, the volume of the sphere. For the sphere, we know the total surface area for a sphere. Total surface area is 4 pi r squared. We know the total surface area is 46.61015 centimeters squared is equal to 4 pi r squared. Divide both sides by 4 pi. Divide by 4 pi. Divide by 4 pi. 46.61015. Divide by brackets 4 times pi, close the bracket, is 3.7. 3.709118 is equal to r squared. So r is the square root of that. The square root is 1.925. 1.925907 is the radius. The volume of a sphere is 4 pi r cubed divided by 3. 4 times pi times 1.925907 to the power of 3, all divided by 3. This number, cubed to the power of 3 times 4 times pi divided by 3 is 29.9228. It's 7/8, but the 8's going to tell the 7 to round up to an 8 centimeters cubed. The sphere has the largest volume. Next comes the cylinder with 24 centimeters cubed, then the cube with 21.6. Did we ever figure out the volume of the pyramid? No, we didn't. So let's find the volume of the pyramid. The volume of a pyramid is the area of the base times the height divided by 3. The area of the base is just the side. The side length, which we figured out already, is 4.0134 was the base. 4.01346 squared is the area of the base, times the height of the pyramid we found was 3.22. So times 3.22692 divided by 3. 4.01346 squared times 3.22692 divided by 3 is 17.3263 centimeters cubed. That's the volume of the pyramid. The volume of the sphere is 29.9, almost 30 centimeters cubed. Okay, that's almost, if you double that, that'd be 34.6. This is like 29.9. The sphere, even though it has the same total surface area as the pyramid, it's got pretty close to double the volume. Then the cylinder had a volume of 24 and the cube had a volume of 21. All right, and that is it for the ES. Have a good day.